Oh my God. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just share this. We are live now. I don't have a thumbnail because I don't know what kind of thumbnail to do. I started early because that's what I wanted to do. Oh my God. Listen, I thought this shit was over when she contacted the jujitsu place. Like, what are we doing? This is crazy. Hold up. Hold up. Let me message everybody, let everybody know that we are live. I don't know what to do. Um, I'm telling you, everybody, we are live now. Okay, everybody come through. I watch all of Aaron's live, and I am still trying to figure this shit out. Are y'all there? Because I'm trying to figure this out. And I don't know why this is copywritten, yada yada. Let's remove that. Okay, like I'm not an attorney, but everything that was said right there was like, hold up. So are we blaming Aaron for everything too? And Jane Doe won too? It's all over, man. She took a break and then came back with a vengeance. That just I am so I don't know what to say. Welcome everybody. Listen, before we get into hey Nora, before we get into the baby reindeer stuff or baby Rinder, hey Pearl Snappy, so we got to talk about something that I really came to my attention, and I we have to talk about it. You lost what? Listen, make it make. I wish I could tell you, Lisa, exactly. All I could say, if I were to have to write a short little paragraph about that live that Aaron just did, it would be Aaron is getting blamed for Leah being without an attorney, okay? And essentially, if you can write it in if y'all can write it and explain it in a sentence, please do it. And essentially, it is all Aaron's fault. While you're there, also blame Aaron for COVID. You might as well blame Aaron for any international national conflict that's going on. Hell, blame him for everything, anything and everything. So, and then also blame Jane Doe 1. Shout out to Jane Doe 1. Blame her. Wonderful Popcorn SP. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And Flash in the Pan has been a member for 6 months. Thank you, Flash. Shout out to Flash. Um, Natural disasters, damn Aaron. That's right. I really think so too. I thought you thank you, Pearl Snappy. Pearl Snappy says, listen, I'm gonna blame Aaron for the heat in Texas and the mosquitoes. You said, Rabbit, please be careful. You don't wait. Please be careful what you say. Don't get caught up in the back and forth midst of it. Glenda, I have been in like on it. I don't even know what else is there. The lady was trying to look for a licensing for me to see if she can report me to some, social work board, and it didn't happen because I don't have one. She's already like these people are ridiculous. But I honestly thought that I thought that things would have I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of it. Blame Aaron for everything. I blame Aaron for everything. Everything. COVID and everything. You said if it's Aaron's fault, I have a horrible migraine and a sinus infection. Lord have mercy. Protests at Child USA Today. Baby Rinder drops off a wild AF blog post. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, interesting. Oh, no, Nora, was the protest today? I know it's like in the location over there. That's some interesting. Look at it. I got a little fidget spinner, finger fidget spinner. Look at that. That's interesting. Lord have mercy. That's interesting. It's Aaron's fault I can't find my trust fund. It's Aaron's fault I didn't win the lottery when I bought that one ticket. It's Aaron's fault. I just dropped my thing. All right. Anyways, it's Aaron's fault. It's Aaron's fault. But you said my son stole my house key. Aaron was the mastermind. Damn it. I'm pretty sure Justin Timberlake blames Aaron for his Justin Timberlake. It's Aaron's fault that Justin Timberlake was drinking and driving. Let me just oh my god. Y'all are too much. It's Aaron's fault I wasn't born in a wealthy family to live in a life of luxury. Lord have mercy. I cannot. It's Aaron's fault. You know that one song, Because I Got High? I was gonna go to school, but then I got high. Blame it on Aaron. Oh, da 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 da. Okay, Aaron made me blow out my flip flop. Oh, it's Aaron's. It's Aaron's fault. Do we blame him for the sun coming in the morning and the moon at night, or not at all? It's Aaron's. That eclipse, it's Aaron's fault. I need a shirt that said it's Aaron's fault. Chico said, it's Aaron's fault that my fridge went out. Lord have mercy. There you go. You said comment is interesting that she put this out unhinged blog post on the day that protesters are supposed to see. That's what Nora just said. Are supposed to go to the golf course in New Jersey to protest Child USA. That's interesting, huh? I was gonna do my homework, but then I watched Aaron. Yeah, it's Aaron's fault. Um, heard he was talking to Ben, and that's what they're getting divorced. Who are you talking about? I don't know. She's gonna be full throat conspiracy. It's Aaron's fault. Look at pizza. Pizza said it's his fault for the burnt pizza too. The Streisand effect. Now we have the Aaron effect. Aaron effect. Aaron's fault. Oh my god. Aaron's fault that the democracy, the political situation is what it is. It's Aaron's fault. It's all Aaron's fault. Don, it's Aaron's fault. That's all you got to know. If you're coming in, it's Aaron's fault. It's Aaron's fault I'm hungry and I'm live in Canada. That dude reached. I don't know how you could eat. While I was watching that, I said, Lord have mercy. It's Aaron's fault that J-Lo canceled her damn concert. All right? That's Aaron's fault too. It's Aaron's fault that J-Lo and Ben Affleck aren't together. Damn it. I'm saying. It's Aaron's fault. Global warming and climate change. Y'all, this is supposed to be a serious stream. Lord have mercy. It's Aaron's fault the Hollywood LAPD is corrupt. That's right. That's right. It's Aaron's fault. It's so damn not. It's so damn hot in here. Is that what you mean? It's Aaron's fault. That's it. You gotta get a shirt. Ben and J-Lo rumors, all Aaron. I don't know what the hell he did. You did. You did. He said he met Marcy Hamilton today. I will be recapping with Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear that. I'm going to go OT 420, and I did. Never mind. And that wasn't Aaron's fault. Latanya, thank you for becoming a member for 4 months or being a member for 4 months. Shout out to you. Thank you, my love. You said it's Aaron's fault I have a toothache. Lord have mercy. It's Aaron's fault. Merch line, it's Aaron's fault. Maybe since it's Aaron's fault, I won't get blamed for anything anymore. That's it. That's it. I'm not Michelle, so I'm not. And y'all feel free. I do not go over there. I don't want my IP address on that bullshit over there. What it comes down to is that the lady wrote a blog about Aaron, blaming Aaron for Leah Remini's what is it? Being dropped as a client. And then he broke down the lawsuit where he shows that Aaron Smith Levin is not shown anywhere whatsoever. And then what happened next was, I mean, he just basically read her article. The lady is just too much, man. I don't know what else to make of it. Like, I don't, what do you call that? What do you call somebody who's like on a mission to just blame you for everything? And honestly, I think part of this too comes from not in Chupacabras, is Aaron's fault. You said it's Aaron's fault I got here. Damn it, Gail. So, and Aaron's fault in Jane Doe 1. Okay, keep that in mind. Stephanie is Baby Rinder, not reindeer. It's Rinder. It's the Rinder effect. I don't know. It's all Aaron's fault. It's all Aaron's fault. So you got rear-ended, and that's Aaron's fault. Well, there you go. It is insanity. Everything that's been said. Everything that's been said. Okay, listen. I gotta stop joking around because now we're about to get on a serious topic. Okay, and I have to bring attention to this because it was brought to my attention. And for me, I always take the lead of like what people are going to do, what they plan to do, how they're going to address certain things. It came to my attention that somebody in the SBTV community was sending pics, complete gross pics to other protesting streamers. There's been a number of them that have come out and spoke on this. And it's I listen, I'm here for however people want to be supported as far as that goes. That's kind of where I'm at. I think it's best to, like, if if a crime occurred, if none of this was consensual, it needs to be reported. Please report it to the authorities. I think that that is like what is most important more than anything at this point. Yes. Yes, pictures, very inappropriate pictures, okay? Body part pictures, pictures that display all kinds of stuff, and it was just gross, 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 gross. My and Natalie, first of all, did a freaking phenomenal job addressing some of this, and Nora also addressed it as well. I know Liz made addressed it as well, and I believe Aaron as well. So people have addressed some of this, and I I'm happy that it's been addressed. It's as much as it could be. I really like, shout out to Natalie. I'm gonna reference her, Natalie Life After a Cult. Let me pull her video up. I really like how she addressed it, because I don't think I could have said it any better, other than, we are here to support however we can support. However, none of this is okay. And of course, do what you got to do. Hold up. Let me see. It was disgusting.
Fake sarcasm.
Hold up.
I don't know. Fake sarcasm. How would you fake sarcasm? Sarcasm in itself is almost...
Shout out to Natalie.
Yeah, I don't know. I need a point of reference there. You got to give me more Scientology community, because trauma is trauma at the end of the day. And I know how healing it can be, because I've experienced it myself. When you can connect with other people and hear their stories, but also how they overcame, how they didn't just survive after, but some people are even able to thrive, right? It's an ongoing, often when you leave something like Scientology or an abusive relationship or another high control group, it can be 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, right? Yet so many people still show up, and so many of you who've never been in Scientology, and you are the change that is creating so much of a larger impact and amplifying the voices of the victims of Scientology. But at the same time, many of you come from so many different backgrounds and are so vital to what's happening here. Because again, you outnumber the ex-Scientologists, you outnumber the Scientologists, let's be honest.
It's awesome.
It is a community. And a community is a place for people to come together where they can feel supported. That is the idea. And within this community, there's been some allegations. And right now, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. They're allegations. I've not seen a bunch of receipts on it yet, but I hear.
Yes. And I mean, there's been a lot said. And thank you so much, CK, for saying this. How did they get these pics? Oh, folks, please never take private pics on your smartphones, as they always go to the cloud somewhere. Of course, they reside forever. Somebody gets a hold of them. Hey, Too Persuasive. Somebody gets a hold of them. Somebody's going to do something to these pics. Please note that. Like, you got to be careful. But yeah, this piece really kind of got to me when anyways, I'm going to let Natalie, because Natalie said it perfectly, and I love how she addressed it and what she said. And again, shout out to Natalie. Make sure you guys check out Natalie's channel, okay?
Hear that they exist, and that's why I want to talk about it and kind of bring this up now. Someone who's been in our community is being accused of some very serious things, and there are multiple women who are coming forward about this, and I believe them, because I think you need to stand with the victims. And there's going to be more coming out about this. Like I said, I don't have receipts. I don't have a whole thing planned. I only know what I've just been being told and I've been hearing, and I'm very disturbed by it. And I think that we need to talk about it. And I'm going to say that at this point, right, there are allegations.
Yes.
I think just legally we have to say that. But I'm going to tell you, Louis Repetto, who is an ex-Scientologist in our community, is being accused of some serious allegations in terms of sexual harassment and other crimes of that nature.
I found out about it. I heard a rumor, but I wasn't sure exactly who or what, but I officially found out about it yesterday. Like officially it was yesterday. And so my main concern was making sure that people were filing the appropriate police. That's my advice to anybody. If you guys are listening, file the police reports, file what you have to do. That is what you have to do. Anybody that's sending you unsolicited things like that, you just file police reports and you go about it that way. That's how you address that. But I heard, was it Liz Ferris that first talked about it? There was no actual names dropped, but Natalie dropped the name, and so that's when I, putting in the information that I got, we all kind of put things together. No, not Nerd Report. That's a different Lewis. Okay, that's not the same. This is Louis Repetto, who's a ex Scientologist in the community. And that information has come out, and yeah, I mean that's kind of where I'm at. I, that's where I'm gonna leave that at. But that's what I advise everybody: is y'all do your police reports and do what you got to do, because that's more important than anything. And of course, if there's anything as far as that goes, that if when it's, because it sounds like it's definitely more than 5 people, 5 different alleged victims, right? And I say alleged because that's the word you have to use. Please, 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 that's federal at this point. That's federal. That's what I know. I don't, as far as what, Smooth Steven, like, what do you mean? As far as what started? I'm confused by that question. I don't know. I mean, I found out as much. I think a lot of people knew way before I did, but I found out officially like a name yesterday. That's how I found out. And then I saw the stream, but I wasn't sure who they were talking about. Yeah, I mean, but like it's not good. It's not good.
And I don't know what's going to become of it. I think really the only reason I'm even bringing it up right now is because I want those victims to know. I want anybody who's been affected by this or, by his alleged actions. And I need to say that. I will tell you straight up personally, putting my hat aside as doing a YouTube channel where I try to maintain some, not go with my own bias all the time. But I believe them. And I want them to know that they're supported and that I don't know of anyone.
Oh, I definitely believe them. That's I definitely believe them. Okay, let me just say that much. I definitely believe. And then there's more not more stories, but more allegations. That's really what the word is. And more allegations that are coming out of this whole situation. And it's not good. But like I said, some of it is a lot of it is criminal. And I feel like it's out of, at least for me, it's out of my hands, it's out of people's hands. And what needs to happen is the appropriate investigations needs to happen, the appropriate reports. It is a lot more than 5 at this point. Let me just put that out there. And I think that people speaking out on it is, as far as making sure that people will not stand behind stuff like that, is important, right? Like, we're gonna call this shit out. That's what we need to do.
Anyone that supports or condones any type of predatory behavior, this is not the place for it.
No,
nowhere is it the place for it. Whether it is, him or anyone else in this community, this is not the place for your shenanigans and sending around your inappropriate photos and communication. It is by nature sometimes in a community that you meet people and then, maybe you date or you fall in love. That is different. Unsolicited doing this or doing it where you're making people feel uncomfortable is just not okay. So if you were one of those people,
and it's risky, right? Like, you don't know who's gonna hit a hold of those or anything like that. CK, thank you for the $5. Shout out to you. Do we know it's not about? It's not, Ingrid. It's not. I could tell you that much. That's what I know. Don't see what he thought he was going to get away with this, right, Mena? Like, I don't understand how he thought, or if he thought it wouldn't come out. Like, this isn't like one person. This is multiple people, and my understanding is that it was unsolicited, if that makes sense. You imagine you're just messaging folks and then suddenly you're thinking you're having a good conversation, then you see something that you didn't really want to see, like that kind of thing. But thank you, CK, for your support. Shout out to you. Corn Freak, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. I forgot to shout you out. Rabbit, your streams make my day. Thank you so much, love. And Latanya, thank you again for the 4, and Flash for the 6, and wonderful Popcorn SP. Again, thank you for being a new member. Shout out to you. You said maybe there was that. See, and that's a sickness too. You know what I mean? Like, it's sometimes people do like stuff like that when they want to get a reaction from somebody, and that's somebody that clearly is sick, but doesn't mean that you're out of, like, you should still be held accountable, right? Like, you can't be doing this kind of stuff. You shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff. And this is a community that's like, people really care about everybody here. Noble Savage, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just coming in, I hope I didn't mention. I don't think you did. I don't think you did. If you did, just blame Aaron. Make tons of sense. Insta DMs can be scary at times. Yes, April, they can be. Let me keep playing this.
People who's been affected by this and who's dealing it right now, I want you to know, I can speak for me. I support you. I can speak for, well, really I can't, but I'm going to. I'm going to speak for the ex-Scientology community here. We support you in this. Whatever you need to do to find healing or seek justice. And again, right now I'm saying they're allegations because that's just what we need, what we need to do. But there's been enough people coming forward. And I feel like I've heard enough to know that these are people who need to be supported in our community. And I think a very clear message needs to be sent that you're not doing this here. Anyway.
You know what is so sad to me though? And shout out to Boston, born in Boston 61. Thank you for becoming a member. Yes, she did. She addressed it very well. The people that the never ends, like myself, right? And like a lot of you guys out there, the never ends that are out here, addressing some of this, going out there, streaming and doing all that kind of stuff, right? To have somebody that is an ex, of this cult do something like that, when it leaves a different weird taste in everybody's mouth about the situation. So I very much appreciate that, like Nora, Natalie, Aaron, Liz Ferris, and a bunch of you guys that are exes of this, of this cult have addressed this, because it sets the example. Like, we're not going to accept this. This is unacceptable, not okay, right? So I appreciate that. So thank you guys for doing that. I think it's important, and I think it sets the tone of like what's okay and what's not okay. I truly hope that, like I said, I hope that the people that have been affected by this seek the legal help and resources. And criminal, like, this is criminal if it's unsolicited. It's like somebody assaulting you, basically, if that makes sense. It's very much similar to that. So you have to kind of be mindful. Yeah, I am sorry that this happened as well. And I don't know everybody that it's happened to. I've heard of a couple names, but I don't know anybody.
Anyone. So if you have any ideas, if you're someone else even, knock it off. It's not happening. Mm-hmm. This is not the place. This is a place for healing. Many of the people in this community have already experienced trauma, and unfortunately already experienced trauma in that area when it comes to SA or harassment. So to further double down by victimizing people who've already experienced that is a next level, allegedly, sick and not okay. Yeah. And that's not going to be tolerated. So if you guys have any questions for me about it, let me know. But to be honest, I don't know a lot about it. I've not spoken directly to the victims. But from what I'm understanding, it's, that's what it is. That's what I know. And like I said, it's allegations at this point. But I think that I want people to know, hey, if you're a victim and this happened to you, we stand with you.
Yes.
And it's not okay. And it's not being tolerated, no matter who you are. Whether you're somebody who's never been in Scientology or you're an ex-Scientologist.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yep, Stasia, no predators welcome. I think that is kind of the message at the end of the day.
I love that Natalie I just love the way Natalie addressed this. It was so well done. And just very shout out to her. I love how she addressed that. I thought she addressed it very well. You know what's so crazy is I'm wondering too if anybody could see the chat AI. Thank you, Wim. If anybody could see the chat AI, let me know if it like gives you a summary of what we're talking about. Because there's a lot of people that come in here and say I'm late. I don't know what we're talking about. So if y'all can let me know, um, does it give you a summary? And Wim just gifted 5 memberships. You guys, please, please, please put a heart in the chat if you got a gift from Wim. I'm kind of curious to know if it tells you exactly. I don't know. Let me see. I'm curious about the what you call it, the chat little summary. You don't see it. I don't see it. You're not getting one. I'm not getting. Yeah, I'm not either. I know Natalie did it so well. Shout out to Natalie. Shout out to Natalie. No AI. Where's the chat summary? See, I'm wondering because I was kind of wondering when we were blaming Aaron for the apocalypse that's coming pretty soon. I was kind of trying to figure out. Oh, I am Kim. Oh my gosh. Hopefully we'll get there. We'll get there soon. We'll throw a nice little party if we hit 70K at one point. At some point, whenever. Um I like people are reading the screen. What is it? The chat summary to figure out like what everybody's talking about. I was hoping we would get the chat to say it's all Aaron's fault. You know how it gives the AI summary like streamer is talking about how Aaron is to blame for the apocalypse. AI. I don't see the AI. I'm just saying, I don't see it. Yes, it is upsetting. I got the chat. Okay, CK, what does it say? I mean, that's a lot to type. I don't know if you can, but let us know. Does it say it's all y'all? All right, if my mod sees it, if you guys can screenshot the AI chat summary, because I'm kind of curious. They are hysterical. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are hysterical. Oh my god, it's flooding. Oh, be careful. And it's all Aaron's fault. It's all Aaron's fault. Um so anyways, shout out to Natalie, and of course if there's please seek the legal resources, please go to law enforcement and make the appropriate reports that need to happen because that's important. And of course if hopefully we'll get an idea of like everything that's going on, but to me priority is for law enforcement to investigate what's appropriate. Okay, moving on from that. So yeah, so I had to react a little bit to Aaron's live stream today, and it was just too much. Everything, and I definitely advise you guys to go watch it because everything this man said, literally, I was just, first of all, he's explaining to us and he's working backwards, explaining the whole lawsuit of Stephanie Hutchinson has infiltrated the anti-Scientology movement. And that's the whole thing right now. I'm pretty sure he's putting timestamps to this. But he kind of explains, I don't even know how to put it into words. Like he just explains how he's getting blamed for part of it is goes back to Brian Kent and all of that has happened. And I'm like, Brian Kent? I don't know. You said AI is starting rumors? I blame the AI. Bunny, tell me what you think. And now we're going back over here to talk about this because I am like processing some of this. I'm kind of wondering. All right, somebody did. Thank you for messaging me the AI chat summary. Hold up. Oh, wait. Did it go in there? The chat is currently focusing on the recent controversy involving Natalie and Aaron, with many viewers expressing concern and disappointment in Natalie's behavior. What? Oh my god. Thank you so much, lady, for sending me this. Shout out to you. That's not right. We're not expressing concern for Natalie's behavior. Hold up. Now somebody's messaging me the next set of AI. Now it says this. See, the AI is lying. People in the YouTube live chat are discussing the chat summary feature and its accuracy. Hold up. Some are finding it humorous and engaging, while others are having trouble accessing it or finding it not helpful. Additionally, viewers are sharing their thoughts on Aaron and his recent controversy, blaming him for various issues. Hold up. This is this one right here. This one right here is the perfect one. Hold up. Hold up. Are you serious? Hold up. Give me 1 second. Um oh my god. Lord have mercy. What the fuck? Hold so all right, I'm going to drop the link for Nora. Shout out to Nora. I'm laughing because this last one really made me laugh. Hold up. Nora, I'm dropping the link for you if you want to hit it. Um oh my god. So it's hold up. Y'all are awesome. They're sending me screenshots of this whole situation. Many viewers are joking about Aaron being the cause of various problems like traffic, AI issues, power outages, and hacked Venmo accounts. Who blamed Aaron for their hacked Venmo account? Who did that? Look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna take some of these screenshots and post them on the community wall. This is just too funny. Hold up, here's another one. The chat is about Aaron and Natalie having a controversy over the AI summary and being shared among viewers, and it's supposedly causing drama. The chat is also about the weather and various other random topics. That AI is going to get mad at us. It's going to quit on us. It's going to say, I'm not doing this with you, Rabbit. I'm quitting. Like, I'm telling you, you guys are going to make that AI stuff mad, and it's going to be so mad at me that it's not even going to give a summary of our chat anymore. The chat is currently focusing on recent controversies involving Natalie and Aaron, with many viewers expressing concerns and disappointments about Natalie's behavior. I don't know what to say. Hold up. I just shared the link on live. Give me 1 second. See if I can share this link real quick. 1 sec, y'all. 1 second. Hold up. Here it is. Okay. Whoa. It's the I don't know what to say about this whole little Aaron is causing global warming. That's what it's causing. That's what it's doing. I'm sorry, y'all, man. That chat AI is hilarious. I'm gonna have to take some of those pictures that you guys sent me and put it on the community wall because I'm laughing so hard with that. Streets, come on now, AI. Oh my god. ASL created COVID in the Florida lab. Lord have mercy. Yes, I can. I got about 30 minutes before I have to head out, but this is a good thing to talk about because I'm kind of wondering about this, and it's been heavy on my mind about this shit too. And I figured we could talk about this now. I just dropped it in the chat, Nora. So the why is Aaron? This is wild. I don't know what to say. Aaron, you getting blame. All right, here we go. Okay, wait, let me remove this. Hey, lady. Oh. How come I can't add you on? Oh, it's my. I don't know what I'm doing. This is why. Sorry, I'm acting brand new.
How do I? What is the button? What's happened?
We're laughing about the AI summaries because they're
wild. They are wild.
I love it. I gotta post them on the
like,
community wall.
Fat lesbian yells at moon. Like,
it's like, is it accurate or is it not accurate? What's going on? Oh my god.
All right. I mean, AI is learning. We're teaching it everything, and then by the time we're dead, it'll be
I know, right?
over the earth.
It's gonna quit on us because it's like I can't keep up with this chat and the people in it and the creator.
My god. Right?
Anyways,
they're like, y'all talk too much.
Exactly. What is going on, dude? Like, I'm listening. I'm hearing the rumblings on this shit. What's going on?
Okay, so you saw my whole breakdown of one Reddit thread in the SPTV Unvarnished thread, but there are several threads in there about Natalie that are so insane, calling her a grifter and all this other stuff because the love of her life passed, and now in their words she's capitalizing on that for clicks and money. And it's like, first of all, for any of you out there who have had the blessing of not growing up inside a cult, particularly the cult of Scientology, we were never allowed or taught how to process grief, particularly. And we were never allowed to have emotions as they came naturally to us. To witness Natalie be so raw and vulnerable to the whole internet, not just to her family and Tony's family, but to literally everyone who could possibly watch, is beautiful, is healing for me. And I am so proud of her for being able to express her grief in a healthy, productive way, which we were not taught. So for people then to attack her by saying that she is grifting off this thing because her mods set up a GoFundMe so that she could pay for the services, the medical bills, and to scatter his ashes, which per his wishes is
what he
in
wanted.
Hawaii, so that when she passes, she already had a plan, y'all, to be cremated and put in Hawaii's waters as well, so that they could be together forever. That, y'all, is why they're going to Hawaii, to scatter his ashes. This is like true love. This is not about, hey, you know what happened? Somebody died. I feel like going to Hawaii. Hey-oh, pay for it. Like, that's never been Natalie's vibe. That's not the vibe. But yet, and the hypocrisy that I pointed out a couple of days ago about this is that, and yet, this entire Reddit / Discord group of people, because it's pretty much the same people in both groups. There are some people who are only in Discord and some who are only on Reddit. So I don't want to offend either group, but it's pretty much the crossover there is like, I don't know, 80% would be my guess. I don't have a scientific tally on that, guys. Don't come for me. But that Mike Rinder, when he announced his cancer, which is it's tragic. It's bad news bears for anybody to get cancer. A fundraiser was done by Aaron to raise an undisclosed amount of money, which Mike got. He's never been asked once for a receipt on where that money went. Tens of thousands of dollars, ? Amount. And on top of that, when he got better, he refused to tell anyone what the treatment was. I was witness to people asking him, and people ask me, why doesn't he say this? Like, I don't even, he doesn't talk to me. But he gatekept that therapy that he was getting for an entire year until it stopped working for him. Now he says what it was, and announcing that he has to go back to the more traditional route of chemo and radiation, which are brutal treatments. They do have a high success rate, but it is a lot. No one came for him. No one was like, bro, why didn't you tell people about this treatment if you were doing well on it for a year? There were people who were dying, same way he was, apparently, who he wouldn't help. Like, what's the skin off your nose to say what the treatment is that you're getting? Yet Natalie's a criminal because the love of her life got cancer and passed. But we're all supposed to be nice to Mike Rinder because he's a sweet old man who has cancer now, and he's done so much for ex-Scientologists. Like, guys, I can't with the sainthood of Mike Rinder. I can't. Like, I don't want to be sainted. I don't deserve to be sainted. This isn't a competition. However, this man had real convictable crimes inside of Scientology that he is an unindicted co-conspirator for. Facts. Outside, has he done some good? Has he helped a few people? Yes. Has he gaslit some of those people in real time on his show to make money and get an Emmy? Yes. Has he prevented actual victims that he has evidence that could help them from getting justice in real time right now? Yes. That's bullshit. And then Stephanie, to protect the love of her life, Mike Rinder is going to write this ridiculous blog post trying to say how Aaron is wrecking everything. Like, guys, Aaron is just a dude in Florida. that's not Donald Trump, okay? Who's just living a life talking on the internets.
Not according to the chat AI summary,
But
apparently.
possibly, like, and then everybody's like, oh, watch out. Erin's PR spokesperson Nora's in the house. Oh, she's gonna say all the things to defend him because she defends him no matter what. She doesn't have any morals. She has no values. She can't read or write, guys. She's a cave person. Guys.
They only attack you that way, Nora, because they don't know what else to attack you for, right? Like, and let me just say, I got two things to say about this whole situation. I feel like, first of all, I'm not going to say names because I don't think it's appropriate to say names. And I think that this was the most pathetic and despicable thing that I ever saw. You and I were live, what was it, a couple weeks ago, and before the other live, and we talked about somebody in a live saying that this woman's husband dying of cancer was her karma. There is a clip out there.
Bullshit.
And that is it. And there was a former ex-Scientologist in that chat, okay with this shit, didn't stop this shit. And that's the bullshit that really got me mad. Now, I could be really mean and drop that clip and make really, but I don't. Because I'm not like that, but I could, but I don't. And that's the thing that I'm like, yo, stop it. Like, nobody stopped that person from saying that. So that's really
insane.
That shit consumed me. And I remember because I was like almost in tears with you talking about this. We're just gonna pretend that it never happened. It is what it is. That's the thing. The other thing too is that, you know what? Based on what the people here in the chat are saying, get off my business. If I'm donating money to Natalie, whatever Natalie wants and she wants, she is going to get it because people support her and love her. So if you don't like that, you don't have to watch it. You don't click and view it because clearly you're paying for everything that she's sharing. So why would you watch anything that she puts out there?
I don't get watching. I don't understand. I don't understand what that's about. Like, yeah, and this is true. Erin has never asked for money. Even when we first got the go ahead for SBTV Foundation, he's been, people came to him because, he's a, I don't know. People just want to give him money. I mean, good for him. I wish I had that superpower.
Thank you for the money.
Thank you. I mean, but you know what I mean? I wish I had that superpower where people are like, you know what? You look like a good person. I'm going to give you $1 bajillion. I'd be like, yes, thank you.
No, but the death of Tony, of my Tony, really impacted all of us. We didn't know, I don't know him personally or anything like that. And so if I watch, I don't care. Natalie can do 100 more videos if she wants to. Hell, that's her. That she is in her right. Like, y'all don't. So we have to.
Honestly, the best of us. Like, give me a break.
I shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to tell me how to grieve about somebody that I just lost to this horrible disease. And fuck you if you do. You don't like that shit? Oh well. Go call my mom about it. Tell my mama. See what she gonna tell me, because that's the only person that can tell me something at this point.
Right? I'm sorry, but it just really, I mean, and people ask me directly today, why do I care so much? What does it matter to me? Why don't I just leave it alone? And yes, on one hand, I shouldn't give two shits about what people in Discord and fucking Reddit say about me. Who cares? But on the other hand, I really dislike a constant narrative, and I know people on Reddit hate when I say narrative, of lies and just BS that have nothing to do with what's going on. Conversely, let's just throw it because we're talking about Reddit. Now they're coming for me on Reddit because I, named Lou and, talked about, I have named specifics about what he did on request of the victims here. But I didn't come for Erin in some incident in Florida with some other person. And I'm like, first of all, this is not the same thing. Also, Erin met with authorities at that time. If they would have arrested him for whatever at that time, that would be a different story. And we would be talking about that. That didn't happen.
Yes.
He didn't go to jail. He hasn't been prosecuted. He hasn't committed a crime. Sorry, but calling someone a see you next Tuesday is not against the law. Is it great? Is it the best thing to say to somebody? No. But if you go to England, you better plug your ears because they call everybody that. Okay.
Yes.
So, like, just be prepared. And they say it affectionately, you know.
Oh Lord.
That's not. So we're going to compare calling someone a see you next Tuesday to, from what I'm hearing, very heavy duty allegations.
Yeah.
No way. That's just like, we're not even in the same book here.
It doesn't matter.
Once again, just like the Stephanie article, they want everything to be Aaron's fault. No matter what happens, it's Aaron's fault. And it's like, guys, he's successful. Just get over it. He created one foundation. They kicked him out for bullshit. Now he created another foundation that's successful. And you guys blew up your old foundation. We were all ready to be like, hey, there's 2 foundations now. Let's all support. But I was excited for it. Like, literally, they just disapproved somebody for a grant that would have helped them avoid being homeless. Okay.
Oh my God.
Because the aftermath said they'd been out of Scientology too long. So they're not worthy of help. So the SPTV Foundation helped him out. I mean, it's just like they keep biting themselves in the ass. We don't even have to do it. We don't even have to mention them. They're doing stupid shit every day.
Yes.
And then they still got Mike and they still got all these other wackadoos. Phil Jones left. That should tell you everything.
Oh, yes.
The nicest, most pure humans on the entire planet took one look inside this foundation. Nope. Just kidding. And took off. I sincerely hope that Michelle, who is, they needed a diversity hire. So they got a gay ex-Navy officer, retired Navy officer to fill their quota to, go up against Mike Brown and Serge on the SPTV board. They were like, we got a twofer. We got a lesbian veteran. Perfect. I hope she's a fantastic woman. She's a woman of honor. I hope she's like the next to exit, honestly. Michelle Adair, like, please get off of there. You're in the wrong seat. I know your wife is besties with Mitch, and that's a whole other story, but Mitch isn't even on the board. Stop. Just save yourself. Save yourself.
You know what is so crazy is like, I mean, even now, with the way she wrote that blog post, at least how Aaron explained it, and then you look at the legal documents, you're like, wait a minute, he didn't even do that. And I thought she would have stopped. I thought she would have stopped at the jujitsu guy. Like,
right? She doesn't learn.
Something is really, really wrong with somebody like that. Like, I'm sorry, and I'm not here to die, but something like, you are too invested in the downfall of a man that you're not even messing with. I don't get it. Does that make sense? Like, you're not, like, you're too invested. If you hate somebody so much, I don't know about, maybe I'm just different. I don't know. If I hate somebody so much, I don't even want to utter a person's name.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
That's
I don't want to be in the same room for you. I don't want you in my head. I don't want nothing. Burn the motherfucker down. Like, I don't want nothing. So I don't get this. I don't get it.
She's clearly disturbed. I mean, if y'all haven't seen Baby Reindeer on Netflix, please do yourself a favor and watch Baby Reindeer, because it is playing out like Stephanie Hutchinson in real life and Mike Rinder. Like, it is frighteningly similar. Frightening. The only thing she hasn't put on any of her blogs is sent from iPhone. Like,
oh my God.
Like, I'm serious. Like, she is, like, she clearly, and I will give her a little grace for this. Clearly, she doesn't understand reading a legal document, which are very confusing. They're very hard to understand. Like, that is why people go to a special school, y'all, to learn the law, because it's like written in Latin and shit. And
explaining it.
Like, maybe this is part of the problem. We should maybe evolve past the Latin shit and into like now vernacular. Okay. That's a whole other topic. But like, she clearly didn't read it.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand it. Like, she's got to get help, because I tried to read the document in the blog post, and I was getting confused. And then Aaron's like, I'm doing a live. And I was like, I'm just going to pop some popcorn and let Aaron explain it, because he's like a law nerd now. He understands these things.
He explained it. I was like, wait a minute. I get it. So, but the way he tied it in, it was perfect. So shout out to Aaron for doing that for us. But I don't know, man. Listen, we just gonna keep fighting. We're gonna do what we gotta do. And Natalie, if you're watching this, we support you. F everybody else. Don't, like, y'all drop some hearts for Natalie, because we support Natalie over here. We don't give a shit about what a person with no face on there is saying or talking. I don't care. We support you, Natalie. We support you. Look at these hearts. We support you. Can you throw some hearts?
Mine stopped working. I don't know what happened. My Mac turned it off. I gotta fix it.
Yeah, you gotta fix it. If you go to your camera on that Google Chrome and go to reactions, it'll show. It'll show in there. Yeah. So if you you have a MacBook Pro, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. So go up there. It's got the little camera icon. It should be green. And then if you hit down, it says reactions. So make sure y'all hitting the like button. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. There we go. But that's just, I don't know. I don't know what is going on, but hopefully everybody's dropping. Yeah, you guys, and make sure that you guys, I'm sure Natalie's probably gonna do a live tomorrow. Go show her some support. Forget these haters, forget the whatevers. Nobody's gonna tell me how to grieve. Nobody's gonna tell me that I'm like that. Stop it. And I don't know, do better. What did Snoop Dogg say? I forgot what he said. He said do better. Do better. You know what? We're gonna Holy Spirit activate this. Where's my Sean? Let me do this right here. Look at this. Stay tuned.
Hold on. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
they better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
you better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business, but they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
you better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh my God. Anyways, that is what I play. That's what we do. We activate the spirit. Okay, guys.
I love that.
I gotta go. I gotta go tend to baby bunny. But thank you, Nora, for talking to me and explaining me that shit. And I think we just kind of keep going. Everybody's gonna do what they're gonna say and do what they want to do. I just ignore. I don't pay attention to them. That's right. Vaya con Dios. That's what I say to them.
Yes. Yeah. We're just going to keep on keeping on. And, they are, they're burying themselves. I love this. That's Aaron killed off all the dinosaurs.
I know. Are we blaming Aaron for killing the dinosaurs? Lord have mercy. I'm going to take some of those screenshots of the chat AI, and I'm telling you, I'm going to put them in the community wall because they're funny.
This is hilarious.
It is hilarious,
y'all.
All right, Nora, I'm going to let you go. You guys, I got to go tend to baby bunny. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about the situation, and shout out to everybody in the chat. I'll see you guys on the next one, and rabbits out. Do I need to... Hold up. Let me see if I got it right here.